Alright, this is the Star Wars 1Up Pinball machine. There is, obviously everything's electronic, and there's different storylines, and it tells you the leaderboard on the top with each of the storylines. But there is there's pre-programmed like initials in all of them, so but most of the time you just have to score, let's say, 1,000,000 points just to get on the leaderboard, except for this one. This one, just to get on the leaderboard 1 through 10, you have to score at least 10 million. I just barely made it on this one. And then there's one more. This one right here. Just to get on the leaderboard, you have to score 20 million. This is the hardest, the hardest point one to get on the leaderboard. I finally made it. I got 27 million, so I'm number 9. And then the other ones are just normal ones. So, all right, we're gonna do the Empire Strikes Back. So we have everything set up. You get your buttons down here. This is pretty much like an enter button for a computer. Everyone always compares this pinball. Is it like a normal pinball? Like, yes, you got your clicky buttons here, and I'll show you once I start playing that you can, there's a solenoid in it that makes it click sound like a normal pinball. But this is an electronic pinball. It's not a normal pinball. I think it's much cooler because the screen, it's computerized. So that means when you're playing it, everything in it, like there's like extra little games and multiple balls that come out and different scenarios and a lot of graphics that come out. So I think it's actually pretty cool. So let's play this one. So to launch it, you have to hit the start button down here. You get choices between single, 2, 3, and 4. Reset high scores, stuff like that. Single player, hit enter. It'll go to a load screen. And it usually goes through a scenario. Little skit, and up there you got some skits up there, and then you have to press it one more time to begin the game. And then right there is the one scenario. So you got your plunger down here, and see how it just barely touches it, or you can just go like that and sling it. I'm just going to probably lose the ball because I've got the camera up, but I'm going to show you. Oops, yep, see how it clicks? And you got the scenario, and you click the ball, and everything is still, like, everything's in sequence. So, I've been playing it for about 3 hours now, and there's no lag. I don't get no lag between the flippers and the ball, or any tracing or glitching. So it's actually pretty in sync with everything. When you start out the game and you first play any of the scenarios, shoot again, you're going to have the light up. So for the first, I would say maybe 15, 20 seconds or whatever it is, you're going to have that. So if it goes straight hole here or straight down one of the side holes, it automatically gives you a free ball. You get to replay it again, which is pretty cool. But let's see if we can play a little bit more. Use the left and right flipper, and then the enter button. And it's a timer just like the old school ones. Try to get your name in there just like an arcade. And then once you get your 3 initials that you're putting in there, you hit the start button again, or like the save button, which is the enter button down here. And then it puts it in there. So I am number 4 and number 1 on this one. And then what you do, if you want, exit to the main screen, so you want to play a different game, or you restart, so left and right flipper. And then whatever one you want, whatever one's highlighted, then you can hit enter, which is your start button. And then you can go through and play a different one. We'll play, let's say, do the Boba Fett one. Just getting done with the Boba Fett that I was just doing, and it's an 11 million points. Number 1 on that one. And I'll show you a little bit on some of the other ones. Let's exit back to the main screen. This is the other harder one too.
Something inside me has always been there.